So I am going to be showing 6 different things between survival and creative. Whether you like survival more or creative more, or you like them both equally, one of these 6 ideas may or may not be something interesting. Now, I've tried to order them from closest to survival will be first, and closest to creative will be last. So the first one is survival, but you can fly. So this one you can either do with mods or the plugin Essentials X. It's spelled like that, Essentials X. You just type /fly. You go into survival, type /fly. Although if you die, you will need to type /fly again. But that's the first one. And it actually is more balanced than you think, because when you're flying, you break blocks way slower. You can see if I land, I'm breaking this same burst log way faster. So the next one is, but there are custom recipes. So if I do /plugins, you want Wolfie Utilities and Multiverse Core. Or not Multiverse, custom crafting. So then you'll do /cc, and then you can click here, and there's a bunch of different options. So you can create your own recipes, or if you have a friend that then you could ask them to create recipes for you to play with. The next one is survival, but you have OP tools. An easy way to do that, if you do have essentials, then you're going to have to do Minecraft : give. So I will be having a command for this. I'm going to make a diamond sword. I'm going to have the command for this. You can modify this if you want. So I'm going to so this command, it will be in the description of the video. And if I'm also going to give it a custom name. So you can see you can change, this will be the name, this is the level, and then this is the enchantment ID. And so efficiency, you can also do silk touch. For curses, it's binding _curse for cursive binding, and vanishing. Those are just a few of the enchantments. So let me just make it stay so that you can see better. Survival, but you can't die. You just do that by typing /effect, give, and then your player name, and then resistance, 1,000,000 seconds, 255, and then true, just to get rid of the particles. It doesn't have to be 255, it can just be 4. And then to make yourself invulnerable to the void, just give yourself regeneration 4 or 255. And then you'll see I don't get hurt a single bit if I jump off a tree. So this one, I'm not really sure how to type it, but basically create with the Multiverse Core plugin. Basically create a flat world and then like import a world to make an empty world using Multiverse. Then have different worlds where like maybe you have like on 20 minutes, like a full Minecraft day, to gather as much stuff that is in, you bring back to that void multiverse. So this is the last and closest to creative that I have had. And basically it's, you play on creative, but you cannot use any of these tabs. Only this one, the survival inventory. So like, you could middle click birch logs. And to get a crafting table, you have to go to a village and find a crafting table inside of a house and middle click it. And you can break stuff. You could even middle click bedrock. But the challenge is the fact you can't break gravel. So that's not a way to get flint. But if you get a creeper, but if you like find a creeper, then you can duplicate it. Then you can duplicate the spawn egg, or if you find TNT in a desert temple, and then you'd have to have some way of lighting it. You obviously wouldn't have a flint and steel. Maybe you could, with that crafting table, create, since I'm in the birch forest, a birch button that then you can place on some TNT. And like, if you find some diamond ore, well, to get the diamonds, I'm not sure if you knew this, but you can either smelt the ore, or, as I said, you can have something blow it up, which for some reason it didn't drop there. I'm not exactly sure why, but you can see the diamond has melted. So you could either just try to beat the Ender Dragon as fast as possible without using any of these top tabs or these 5 bottom ones, and only using the survival inventory tab. Or instead of that, you could even try to collect every item in the game by just middle clicking. And so a furnace, if you don't have a crafting table, you can find furnaces in village houses. And basically, to get something like a cursive binding book, you'd have to use an enchantment table. But if you get one book, if you find a book in a chest, you can get unlimited books. So basically, it's just, you're not allowed to use the 11 tabs right here, and the only tab you can use is this one. You can obviously delete stuff if you so desire, or shift click to delete everything. And so those are some different ways, and as I said, this command right here that's highlighted for just a moment, if you want, you can copy it, and you can even modify it. And even, I'm not going to put this in the description, but you can do color, and then, for example, green, it's really weak. Aqua is light blue, blue is dark blue. There's a bunch of different color codes. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of different websites with like telling you all the color codes. Light purple and dark purple are some. Light purple is more pink, and dark purple is, well, dark purple, like this color of purple. And so basically that is 6 different things. Now, obviously I didn't mention this in this, but of course you could do like survival, but you have an X-ray resource pack or something. But you could, let's say, you could take the survival but fly and the survival but OP tools, but you have OP tools, and you could do both of them at the same time. So you could mix all but the last one, because the last one is very closely creative, and survival but fly is just convenient. And it's also pretty funny if you see an iron golem trying to get you when you're in the air. I'll show you. Well, I forgot to summon the Iron Golem. And it's pretty funny to just see the Golem right there, just able to be easily smacked. And, well, those are 6 different things in between survival and creative.